let me see. I don't think there's a way, but I'll have to link it. Yeah. I'll have to link his channel in the comments. So apparently I cannot do that on a phone, and that's what I'm on, so that is unfortunate.
You still on?
I think I went back on. Yeah, so as soon as I'm done, because I copied it, I'll link his channel. Um, uh, so, yeah, kind of sucks on the phone. I really wish I had my laptop, but the internet isn't all that great here either, so I probably wouldn't be able to stream if I was on my laptop right now. But that's life. I still get to stream on here. Um, but yeah, as I was saying, for anybody coming in to this, if anybody else happens to show up, I am moving Steph's Literary Cafe to a reading segment. I am now Stormy Night Dragon. Hopefully that name sticks, cause I'm liking it. I feel it's been a long week, but also a short week. Like, when you're in the week, it feels like forever. But now it's like Saturday is half gone. And it's not that I, like, dislike my job. It's actually pretty easy. It's just, there's a lot of walking involved in it. So I'm really hoping that that'll help with some weight loss, because I really need it. Like, job that kind of like keeps me moving and keeps me busy and everything. I kind of get to, like, well, I mean, I do. I get to take my break whenever I want to, so that helps. So if things become too much, I can just take it easy and go take a break if I really have to. Um, so that's good. Um, yeah, not a whole lot going on. I really have to get back to reading. Um, because I've been kind of slow on that because I've just been tired. It's my second week at work, or this was my second week. So now that I think I'm kind of, you know, getting used to things, I can kind of get back into like my routine of reading and writing. I just been kind of trying to relax after work and everything, but like today I didn't do like writing, but I did some editing, which I mean included some writing, like removing words, adding words, changing sentences. So I guess it's still writing, but basically editing. Because I'm looking over stories that I have written and never did anything with, and I'm like, I can use this. Because I still have a few stories to write, and I'm hoping that this will be done sometime around April, because I got majority of it done. A lot of it's editing, um, but there's gonna be like a bunch of little stories. But I was looking, and I'm like, why don't I just use the stories that I already had? Because like they're half finished, and there's no set theme on this short story book other than writing around words that were given to me. And I just kind of chose like supernatural horror kind of thing to be the genre. my last book, as some of you know, was kind of mixed. I guess you would call my book, Another World Called Ours, a more fantasy-like. Um, because it had like witchcraft, magic llamas, a leprechaun, wizards, a dragon. So I guess it was more in the realm of YA fantasy with a dash of comedy in there. Maybe a sprinkle of spooky and supernatural, but mostly fantasy like.
I might also do another video too about Baldi one day.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. So, what is everyone else up to? How's your weekend going? What are you reading, writing, watching, etc.?
What are you drawing?
Or drawing? Um, so I was listening to The Only Good Indians, and I had to restart it just because I think it's one of those books where you gotta pay attention. And not that I don't pay attention, but it's like you kind of gotta focus. And so I'm reading that one through audio. I'm also reading The Art of Racing in the Rain. Oh, also Goblin. Goblin is by what's his name, Josh Mallerman, the one who wrote Bird Box. So I wasn't able to find the Bird Box sequel, which is called Mallory. Um, but I found that one. Unfortunately, it's not on audio, and it's like 500 pages. So I'm reading it as an ebook through Libby. So I'm probably gonna have to renew that one a couple times. But yeah,
Also,
almost finished. Oh, okay. How's that one going?
guys, I might do also stop animation too on my YouTube channel.
Cool.
I was gonna do a Transformer one, but I didn't have enough Transformer figures yet.
Okay.
Do I want to plan to buy more to do it? So it might come out good or bad. I don't know how it come out yet. I'm not done yet. That's why I want to do it eventually.
Yeah, we could do that too. But the art of racing in the rain so far is like really good. It's told from the perspective of a dog, which is quite interesting. Oh, okay.
That I would say.
Huh?
What's that comment say?
What does what say?
The comment you're reading.
Oh, it was about a book.
Ooh, what kind of book?
Um, what kind of book is that? Is that I'm really enjoying that? Okay, so is that so that's for the thriller readathon, right? I'm guessing because that's what I'm reading The Only Good Indians for. So I probably won't be finished with anything by time March is done, but I'm reading that for that. So I'm also reading like it's either 6 or 7 in the Pretty Little Liars series. I forget which one I'm on. It's one of those two. That's okay. I used to be like really good at spelling, but half the time, the mistakes I make, I'm not even sure what the hell I'm talking about. Thriller, okay. That's what I thought. I guess he would kind of put Pretty Little Liars in that. It's kind of like um YA thriller mystery kind of thing. The books, I guess, are ridiculous in some way. Yeah, it's maybe a guilty pleasure. It's it's kind of hard to remember which book and what happens in what, but it's fun, entertaining reads. Cool. Yeah, I'm I'm lacking on my reading, but like I said, I started a new job and everything. Um, I just gotta take a drink here, guys. But hopefully soon I'll be back on track with everything. Oh, this thing keeps wanting to fall.
Also, guys, leave a comment with your favorite Disney movie.
Your favorite? Okay, well that's a random question in here, but then again, you've been filled with random questions.
Mm-hmm.
No Exit by Taylor M. Yeah, I've been hearing about No Exit, so I eventually want to read that one. I seen the trailer for the movie and it looked really good, but I hear they changed stuff in the movie. And there's also a second person. Hi, second person. Oh, sorry, my nose itches.
Hello, second person.
There are so many books I want to read. So many different genres, categories, both adult and YA, and even some middle grade. So, my goal, my goal was 200 this year. Oh, they went away. Bye, second person. Hope you come back. But they yeah, I sorry, Nate, I don't watch TV or movies. I don't watch a whole lot either. Um, I mostly prefer reading, and then after that, music. So, because I kind of view songwriters, well, as writers, as poets in a way. That's why I'm always big on buying music from people that at least co-write their stuff. So pretty much goes books, then music. Um, Sometimes both. Mostly instrumental, you know. When I'm like writing, because like I said, I'm very focused on words and lyrics. So if I'm writing a story, I can't listen to anything with lyrics really too much, and I definitely can't listen to audiobooks.
Also, guys, I'm playing the ukulele.
Oh yeah, and he's got a ukulele now.
I my music teacher let me bring it home.
So yeah, she did.
It's a he,
Oh, yeah, okay, I'm sorry.
the boy.
Um, but yeah, so sometimes I do both, depending on what I'm reading or listening to. So yeah, it usually goes books, then music, or both, and then TV. Even some of my favorite shows, like I have a few episodes to catch up on. So I think it's kind of weird because I loved reading as a kid, but I also watched a lot of TV. So, but then I also didn't have a job or a child or anything, so I just had more free time. That's what I think it is. Because I feel like I had like a good balance then. Um, but now I just don't care for it too much. Like obviously I still like my shows and everything. Just I can go a week or two without it. Yeah, the ukulele is cool. I mean, he was playing a little bit for me, so they seem to be teaching him pretty well
Mm-hmm.
because he knew all the whatchamacallit,
The string.
the strings and everything. Yeah.
C D F E G. Like playing. Okay, guys, we'll lay out.
Yeah, maybe, you learn to play other things too.
I
But for now,
also,
that's fun.
yeah, I wanted before to play piano before.
Maybe one day.
I think in my old school I played piano before.
Oh, did you?
I don't remember. I think I did, and it did okay. But I'm having a lot of fun.
No, that's good that you're having fun. That's the important part. You're
Mm-hmm.
having fun and that you're learning.
Yep. High school okay. Some of the kids, yeah, kind of goof. My school okay.
School's okay.
I kind of like my old school better.
Which one?
Rockford Minnesota School.
Oh, yeah. Well, you just got a few more months, and then after that, you're off to high school,
Mm-hmm.
which is hard to believe. Very, very sad news. Um, my aunt and uncle's kitty died. His name was Kitty.
Yeah, I kind of miss kidding.
That's what she named him. She named him Kitty. We actually gave her Kitty. He was from one of our cats that ended up, doing what cats do and having kittens. And so we ended up giving her one of the kittens. And he was born around 2005, so he was like a year older than Nate. So he was like a 17-year-old cat. Um, Even my cat now, Spirit, it feels like I've had him forever, and it's only been like 7, 8 years. But he's my fluff muffin, and it's very sad that cats only live so long because there's so many assholes out there that just have these long lifespans, and then you have these wonderful animals that you know it's not fair, but it is what it is, I guess. um, I feel one day, and this is obviously in the very distant future, I can see myself with a plethora of pets again. Obviously, after I have a job and I'm stable. I'm not talking about right now, guys, so don't be like, well, why are you getting a pet and everything? Um, no, this is like long term goals, okay?
I want to get Pet Bunny.
Yeah, Nate wants a bunny.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to get an iguana again.
What's the iguana one?
A lizard.
Oh. What about Axolotl?
An axolotl, that would be cute. Those are cute. I like
Do
those
they
too.
make noises?
I don't know. But, yeah, I used to have a iguana. His name was Homer. I named him after Homer Simpson because I like the Simpsons, and I just thought the name Homer. Um, I know, just fit.
Homer, yeah, I like that Homer from Simpson, the cartoon.
Yeah, I had before you were born. I had an iguana, but he died.
But you have babies?
No,
Like a girl, boy.
it was a boy.
Oh.
And then I also had a horned frog, or what they call a Pac-Man frog. They call them that because they pretty much tried to eat everything. And mine was kept in a tank, by himself with his necessities and everything. So he never really got, to try to eat anything else. Um, but he looked pretty cool. And I named him Frogzilla because they're a good size. They're like
Did I
palm
hold it
size
before
almost. Huh?
Was that fry hold before your old video?
Probably Muddy.
Oh, yeah.
I also had what was called a chubby frog, and I named him Muddy because he was like brown with like dark brownish black on top, so he looked like mud. Hello. So I named him Muddy. So yeah, I had two frogs. We had some other animals, but I had two frogs. I had a lizard that I really liked. I would love to
Remember
get some
that
frogs
summer
again.
Sunny?
Yeah.
We used to have a snake named Sunny.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to her.
I don't know.
She was a pretty big snake. Pretty big one.
Anybody got any interesting pets? Any reptiles or fish or anything?
Our bunnies.
Or bunnies? We have bunnies too. What else do we have? Well, I had the lizards and I have a cat
ferrets.
now.
Ferrets.
Oh, ferrets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still have ferrets, Mom?
We did.
The little long animal. Was there a white one too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there were a white one, weren't there? A gray one?
Yeah, they're funny little animals.
Wait, I'm trying to remember them, kinda.
Yeah.
A white one. Was there a gray one?
Yeah, we had a white one.
And a gray one too? Or like one?
I know we had a white one. My sister had a snake, and it might be a python or something like that,
Okay.
or a boa.
Well,
I can't remember.
I think it could be a garden snake, maybe.
No, it was one of those two, whatever you call them. I'm not well versed in snakes.
You can't tell garden snake to our snake because they kind of look the same.
Yeah.
So if you look,
but
I think they tell something about their mouth.
Yeah. So when Nate was little, my sister had a snake, and he had gone into her room, and this was, I don't know if you remember this, Nate, because we were like probably about 4 when this happened. 4 or 5, no, because you were small, so you had to be at least 4. He comes out with, no, it's not, she didn't have like a long snake because it like died before it got to that point, but it was like, probably a little bit bigger than what you can see here. And Nate comes with it on the back of his neck. No fear, no anything. My child had gone and picked up the snake. And I'm like, Nate, what are you doing? I got a Nate. Because, he was like 4, so he couldn't say snake. The snake is just chilling. Just chilling on this kid's neck. Like, oh my god.
Happy that mom.
Huh, interesting. I mean, chickens, I guess, are an interesting pet. Maybe not if you're used to living on a farm or whatever, but it's not the usual cat or dog you hear about.
I actually did that, Mom. Why?
I don't know. You picked it up because I was coming up the stairs and you came out of your aunt's room with a snake on you. I don't know how you didn't get bit. Like I said, I never owned a snake, so I didn't really handle them. I've held them and everything. But, I guess it just wasn't aggressive or hungry or whatever, so maybe you were just gentle enough.
Funny.
Yeah.
Mom, how long will we be out here for?
I don't know. We're just talking.
Okay. I'll be a little thirsty.
Huh?
I'll be a little thirsty.
Well, do you want to go back and go get a drink and come back here?
You got any money I can get a pop?
No, I don't have any change on me right now.
Our dollar bill?
I don't have any right now. Might have to get a water and then later we'll get a pop, okay?
Maybe later.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, guy. I want to go get some water, guy.
There's the dog, but I like fresh eggs. I mean, I like eggs myself too, so. Alright, come right back, okay?
Okay.
I was thinking about trying a more flexitarian diet, so um, we're gonna see how that goes. I know they really don't consider eggs to be meat, even though they grow into what becomes a type of meat. So, um, but I like my eggs. I know you're not supposed to eat too many of them because that can be bad, but um, it is good for keeping you filled for a while. And I like hard boiled eggs. I like over easy eggs. I think that's over easy, right? I think so. Sunny side up. I like scrambled eggs with like chorizo and everything. So lots of things you can do with eggs. Can't forget deviled eggs either. Yes, eggs is a meat sub. Yeah, so probably put those in a couple of meals, but just not overdo it. So with the whole like flexitarian thing, I won't be cutting out meat, but I will be eating less of it. So it's more focused on vegetables, fruits. So it's basically, if people don't know, like an almost vegetarian. Because I don't think I'll ever cut out meat completely, but I want to eat less of it. I want to eat less fat, less grease, stuff like that. And even when I don't eat things that are um, takeout or processed food, I still don't. I still feel that I don't eat enough um, vegetables. So I seen a second person. They seem to be going in and out. So, but yeah, I might even post up some health related stuff as I go along. You know, maybe how I'm doing on my attempt at a diet, any physical things that, activities that I'm doing, might be outdoor vlogging more. It's gonna be a little hard during the week because I I work in like, the afternoon towards the night, but I want to vlog more, even if it's just for a few minutes. I'm thinking about doing Veda, which is vlogging every day in April. So, because every so often I'd like to take a month and vlog. Thanks. Yeah. My mom likes keto, so she's been trying to do a keto type thing, and I kind of eat some of the keto stuff here and there too. Um, it's just I felt like a need to eat more fruit and everything. But yeah, I hear keto's actually pretty good too. But I know you have to watch your fruit intake because of the sugar and everything, but there are still fruits that are pretty good for you and ones that I just love, like blueberries. Um, Bananas, I try to eat not too much because I know they're sugary and I think even starchy, but I get a lot of leg cramps and everything. I haven't had them for a while, and I think that's because I've been stretching out more and eating certain things. But I like to eat or drink things with a lot of potassium and certain other things just to keep those cramps from happening because they are horribly bad when they do happen, and it is really bad. That's another reason I want to lose weight and everything. Is just there's too much bad with just my physical health um, for somebody my age, or really almost any age.
Hey, Mom.
What, Eddie?
Are you getting cold?
Not too cold. Why don't you walk around a little bit?
Okay.
Get some exercise. You've been in the room. Um, only eat 4 blueberries. Yeah, probably. But I like blueberry pancakes. I don't eat stuff like that too often. Not only because I know I shouldn't, it's just that I also don't have time either. So it's a treat once in a while. Um, I mainly try to stick now to eggs and stuff, but you know, it's okay to have things once in a while. I'm trying not to, I don't know. I feel when I try to stretch things a little too much, it becomes a little too much on me trying to do it all at once and just kind of becomes hopeless. So I'm trying to take it a little slow this time. So, but I had found a so not too far from where we are, there is a little library, and I'm sure you guys have seen those like little boxes and stuff, little house looking things, where people put books in for people to take. They're called little free libraries. I had gone over there and I found a like veggie cookbook. So I'm gonna see what I can make out of that. Because I like veggie soup and I love veggie egg rolls. You can't get too many of those, but I like them. I like them more than the pork and the chicken ones. They just got this unique taste to it. Um, but yeah, I have to go through that, see what I can find. That's interesting. I've seen something about stuffed peppers. Now, I like stuffed peppers, but red sauce has gotten to me a little bit. Um, the last time I tried something a little bit different with um, maybe they were peppers. I know I didn't say that right, but it's like tongue twisty on me here, and like other little peppers and stuff, and did like a stuffing with like white sauce, and that had an interesting taste to it. When I made Alfredo the last time, I had made both imitation crab and chicken, and I used both a store-bought sauce and sauce that I made from scratch, I guess you would say. So it's like cream cheese, milk, butter, and maybe something else. Probably like seasoning or oil or something like that. And that comes out really good. But I'm thinking about doing like zoodles and other things and other like plant-based things. So we'll see how that goes. I think I'm going a step in the right direction, at least. So I think my channel is gonna still be a lot about books. It's gonna be a lot about books. I'm gonna be also doing my music Mondays, my TV talk Thursdays. I have at least 3 or 4 um excuse me, music Mondays coming up. So if I can record for Monday tomorrow, I will probably be doing my I've been doing this thing where I do 5 favorite songs from different artists and everything. And so I wanted to do this one like 2 weeks ago, but I just never got the chance. On Monday, I will probably put up my 5 favorite songs from Boys for Pele, which is my favorite Tory CD. Um, there's still music from her that I haven't heard all of, but I still say Boys for Pele is the best. So that will be on my Music Monday. And then I think Music Monday, besides artist facts, are probably mainly going to be the 5 song things. Because I usually do this thing called the Friday Five, and I just kind of miss those little lists and everything. I haven't watched enough to do TV Talk Thursdays, but there's some things on Tubi and Hulu that I want to watch. And then maybe just like my book wrap ups, I can do movie wrap ups for you guys. I think so too. I think it's going to be an awesome rest of the year for my channel. And I'm going to do the music, the TV, movies, the books. I'll be doing tags. I want to do more writing videos. On what? I don't know. You guys might just hear a random poem that came into my head. That just, or what I know about how to write a limerick or a haiku or something like that. Because I want to do fun videos too. I want to do informative videos. I want to do passionate videos. I want to do fun videos. I want to do videos all of the above. And I used to do that. And I just feel like it's been lacking now. And I want to get back into that. I feel like I had so much more energy and happiness like when my channel first started out. And sometimes I'll go back and watch those videos just because I don't know, I felt a little bit more at peace and everything. Not to say that everything was perfect or nothing went wrong, but I don't know, it was just, I felt more happy, more calm, and I kind of want to get back to that. And I just had fun just making the most random things. 180.
Hey.
Hi, sweetie.
Oh, hey guys. One day I'm open my online store one day.
Oh, maybe one day.
I want to sell some cool stuff on it.
So, what do you guys think about doing the vlogging every day in April? Is anybody else gonna do it? Because, like, I did a lot on other ones, like I did Vlogmas and the 31 Days of Samhain in October. Vlogmas, obviously, in December. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing the vlogging, even if it's just like, um, you know, a short 2-minute video of an update on something. Hello. I, um, yeah, because I like to challenge myself every once in a while to try and come up with something, daily to talk about. Well, somebody gave me a second thumb and then they went away. Switch channels to give you another like. Okay, cool. I am drinking Gatorade Zero. So my mom started drinking these, and then I started drinking these. So they're like, zero sugar. Um, the only problem is okay. So like zero sugar doesn't mean like it's perfect for you, but it's like a little bit better, right? Because there's like no calories, no fat. It's got 7% sodium, 0% carbs. I mean, yeah, like I said, they're not perfect, but they're a little bit better. They're a step above drinking, you know, sugar plus corn syrup filled pop. But my problem with stuff like this, and they also do have zero sugar, 0 calorie pop, which takes a little getting used to. It's obviously still pop, but a little bit better. My problem is when you start going low carb and low sugar. Like the Gatorades aren't bad. I like the Gatorades, but they have so little in flavors. There's like 6, maybe, maybe 6, um, of these, because Gatorade has like a plethora of like interesting flavors, and it's like, yeah, none of those, as far as I've seen, really come in at zero. This one right here is Glacier Cherry. I like Glacier Cherry. Um, my favorite pop, and like I said, I've been trying to stay away from pop, but my favorite pop for years, and for a long time, I didn't get to drink it because it was like only in some restaurants and stuff, and then finally they brought it to like cans and small bottles. My favorite pop is vanilla Coke, and they also have what's called cherry vanilla Coke. So I drank cherry Coke before like vanilla Coke was available or whatever you want to call it. But then I had vanilla and I loved vanilla Coke. Um, so my two favorites were like cherry and then vanilla. They have cherry vanilla in zero, like 0 calories, 0 sugar pop. But they don't have regular, at least what I've seen, they don't have regular vanilla Coke in zero. Like, I do like the cherry vanilla one, but I also love them separated. And that's such a weird rant to go on, I know. But for people who are trying to diet, or maybe people who just can't have sugars, there's just such limited options. Like, yeah, we have stuff, but why can't you just make everything, that if you can make like 6 or 2 or whatever, I don't see why you can't make the other ones. Also, what I miss is Pepsi Twist. I hear they still have it in some places, like other countries and stuff. Thanks. I'm trying. Um, but yeah, that was probably like my second favorite. Like, I prefer Coke, but it's like I like that one. I like the Twist one. And that Pepsi Twist has never come back, as far as I know. I don't know if they have it in certain states or whatever. But where I've been, they haven't. They have Pepsi Mango now, which I actually did like. I was kind of like iffy when I first got it. I was like, yeah, it's okay. But then I had more of it. I'm like, no, I like this. And yes, I like weird flavors like that. I am a person that likes flavors, so I like me some pineapple on pizza, okay? Um, so I'm hoping with this diet that I can be a little creative. I can be spicy and fruity and all that other good stuff. I really hope that when I'm done with this book that I'm writing, because it feels like it's been forever. All my writing always feels like it's been forever. Um, I am hoping that I will have people that will like it. It's quite hard, when you're an indie author to get readers. Um, except when they're indie authors and stuff, because, I just feel that sense of community there. But this one, I feel I'll have a lot more to advertise for it because it'll be a little bit longer and better edited. Some stories, they're not all going to be like the same length, but I'm hoping that at least they will be interesting to people. Yeah, like I went a few days without doing actual writing. Um, some small editing, but I think tonight I am going to um, put on some coffee because I have tomorrow off too. Nate is on vacation, so I don't have to worry about getting him up early or, anything like that.
No, because I had summer vacation, spring break off today.
Spring break, so you're not summer vacation just
No.
yet. Yeah, so tonight I am going to make myself some coffee, sit down, and write. I only have my phone to write on right now, so that is also slowing down the process. So it's kind of harder to like write an entire book on a phone, but I'm doing it because I'm using stuff like Google Docs and everything. I like to use that stuff because when you put the stuff on, it catches mistakes and everything, and that makes editing a little bit easier when like your mistakes are highlighted and stuff. So obviously you have to comb through it and read, but that helps a lot because even reading you can miss things. So I am estimating that this book will have 26 to 28 stories. I want to keep it an even number. Um, Maybe I can even get to 30, but I will need more words. So if anybody has interesting words to give me that I will put somewhere in the story, maybe we can get up to 30 stories. I think that'll be a good size. What do you think? 30 little short stories? Short stories, flash fiction, maybe even some microfiction in there, depending on how long I make the story. But it's all basically going to be short fiction. Short, spooky fiction. I was also kind of scared about repeating certain concepts, but I figured, screw it. Depends how long the stories are. Um, they're not that long, really. Um, I think, oh god. See, when you're writing them on like Google Docs and everything, they seem so long because of like the computer and this everything. But it turns out that some of them are only 5,000-ish words. Well, some are a little bit longer. I think maybe 10,000. Maybe not even was the longest one. I could be wrong. I'd have to go back and look. But they are fairly short. When you step back and look at it, they're pretty short. Um, and my other two books, like, my poetry book and, my short story books were so small. "45 pages." Yeah. Um, my poetry book was like, I think 52 pages, and my my short story book was only like 100 and something, and that's also because of story introductions and other things too. So I was thinking this time to give people something a little thicker, because like if I want people to buy my work, obviously I love writing, and whether I'm paid or not, I will always write, I will always read. But if I want to make any success out of this, I have to give people something worth their money, right? And while I loved the stories in Another World Called Ours, I worked hard on those, but it was a short book. And unfortunately, Amazon, because that's who runs Kindle basically. Um, Kindle and KDP and stuff like that. You know, because they obviously have to make a profit off it and everything. You have to set your book to a certain price so you can make any kind of money. So that's why I want to make my book a little thicker, at least a couple hundred pages. So, people have something worth $7 if they want a hard copy, or $3, if they want an ebook. Because I do both ebook and, you know, hard copies too. Push for 100 or 200 pages. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Um, that is what I'm trying to do, and that is why I'm trying to get some more stories, because I don't want to also stretch out a story just to have the words, just to have the pages, because that can put you off writing too, where you feel like you have to add so much to one story, even if you have to try and fit in something that makes sense just to make it longer. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to fill it with unnecessary details. I mean, I like details in my stories and everything, but I just don't want to push myself to find something, to find a sentence that I can make longer or whatever, just to have that word count. I'd rather have just like a bunch of little stories, a bunch of little adventures that people can read that I enjoyed writing. And because if I enjoyed writing it, I think people will enjoy reading it. So that is why I was thinking of maybe trying to make it like an even 30. But right now, I think I might be at 28. And I think that'll make like a decently sized book. And one day, I hope to actually finish a novel. I have a couple ideas, and that I will get to. I will still be going back to my contemporary one once in a while I am finishing this one up. I might revisit it here and there. Um, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for Nano this year because I always attempt NaNoWriMo. It really depends. It really, really depends. I might just try to write something light and easy for Nano this time instead of going full force into some of the bigger projects that I wanted to do, because I think that's going to take more than a month even for a first draft. So Nano might get something a little more like lighthearted. Okay. Yeah, I use something called like My Story, and then I just use Google Docs. Eventually, when I get more money, I might get like the fancier stuff. Like, I know people use like, I think Scrivener and like Grammarly and stuff for like editing, which seems really cool. Um, and eventually, I like to get that kind of fancy stuff now. But for now, I just use what is free and available for me. I was kind of worried about like my one story because it has nothing really supernatural in it, whereas my other following stories kind of do. But I'm like, screw it. This is my book and everything. I'm talking about the story called "The Message," which I added more since I read it on YouTube, but I since like added a little bit more to it, and I don't think I reread it. But that story is going to be in there. It's like one of the first stories. So if you guys want a sense of like the direction I'm going into, you can listen to that. Oh, okay. Does it work pretty well then? I know a lot of people like it, so
Okay, tell me more about that.
yes, you can have your water bottle.
Okay, thank you.
Thirsty there, Nate?
Mm-hmm. When are we going back?
Pretty soon. Why?
It's gonna be really cold.
Are you getting really cold?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. Well, we have to get going, so
Bye, everybody.
we will probably pick up tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to be vlogging in April, but tomorrow, maybe if I get up early enough, go on a little walk, maybe I'll vlog that.
And please go to my YouTube channel. And like and subscribe on my YouTube channel.
Okay, yeah. See you later, guys, and I'll link
Bye,
Nate's
everybody.
channel. Bye bye.